Hey everybody, welcome to the Geek Fighters finale for the Suikoden 1 Let's Play on the PlayStation 1. Finally, we're here, ready to finish this game. Double RPG is the guy you see on the camera and with the controller. I'm Fighter Chaos, and 16-bit Jeff is the other disembodied voice.
Yeah, we're back to form.
It's like I'm surrounded by ghosts all of a sudden.
Status quo!
Or voices in my head. I can't get them out of my head. Oh, God, am I demented or something?
No, it's just the usual status quo here.
And hello, Official McDole. Welcome to the stream. You made it in time for the finale.
Yeah, back.
And I gotta say, this past week, you guys got happy with one thing, I got happy with another.
And what's that?
You guys got happy because of Mortal Kombat 11, right?
Oh yeah.
Whoa, a lot of things. Not only Mortal Kombat, but Ghostbusters 3 for me.
Oh, yeah, that's true. But for me, it was the announcement of the localization for Trails of Cold Steel 3.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Mm-hmm.
I saw the trailer on PlayStation. You're the first guy I thought of.
Yes. Funny enough, yeah.
Yeah, and they even got Sean Chiplock returning for the voice of Reen Schwarzer, the main character in the Trails of Cold Steel game. So that is a good sign right there. And the other good sign is that they actually have staff who originally were from Xseed who worked on the Trails of Cold Steel games, working on Trails of Cold Steel 3. So that alleviated all my fears that NIS America will actually put out a really good, competent game for once. Translation-wise.
Yeah, I get that, but the only weird thing I find about the announcement is that it's only PlayStation 4 bound for the time being.
Well,
like I'm not bashing on that. It's just like I know the PC ports did phenomenally well.
Mm-hmm.
After they fixed it.
Yeah, after they fixed it, obviously. But it's just like I'm surprised, like because usually when you hear like a game coming to PC to PS4 exclusive, it's either PS4/PC. You know what I mean?
Well, you got to remember, NIS America did put Ys 8 on both the PlayStation 4 and PC first, and you remember how less well-receptive that the PC version was when it first released.
Oh, yeah.
That's right.
My guess is they're still working on it.
I hope.
I think
said
Nihon Falcom...
they're at the ending of Dragon Quest 8.
Oh, nice.
I think Nihon Falcom is actually very smart to actually... put the game out on PC because of how receptive that the West was when it came to the PC ports.
Mm-hmm.
So I wouldn't really put it past them on that. I think we'll be okay. Or I think it'll be okay, Jeff.
Well, that's good to hear. Nevertheless, it's great to hear that there's... that's not only the recent, but the last one so far, right?
Part 4.
There's a part 4, which I assume is not going to take that much longer, but it's going to be, I would say it'd probably be about a year or so until we get, or next year when we get Trails of Cold Steel 4, because Trails of Cold Steel 3 is a really big game. And if you read up on the statistics from what NIS America did for their PAX South panel, they said that the script is like, I don't know, 2.4 times bigger than that of Trails of Cold Steel 2, or both Trails of Cold Steel 1 and 2. So it's huge.
See, you're in a big decked out castle.
Yeah, we're back at the main castle where we first started at the beginning of the game.
Ah, full circle.
Yep, it goes around.
Man, look at that sprite art, man. That's still pretty good.
Mm-hmm. Looks pretty good for 1996 standards.
Oh yeah. Oh, didn't know that. Star Child is here. He just told me.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I saw that he was in the chat.
He just said lol.
So, what are your guys' thoughts about Ronda Rousey officially voicing Sonya Blade in Mortal Kombat 11?
Oh, we talked about this.
We talked about that, didn't we?
We basically said, like, nothing against her. We just don't think it needs her, like stunt casting is what I said.
Well, it's not only that, but this is like what the third respective VA they've had for one particular character.
Yeah,
they can't stick with at least one VA.
Right.
Exactly. Her last voice actress was fine.
Yeah. And if I correctly, I think that was Trisha Helfer from fucking you know what? Pardon my French. But from Battlestar Galactica.
Yeah, I think so, and I'm pretty sure that they're going to get the others that we also already know about, some of the characters reprising their roles, although there are some that are inconsistent, like for the voice of Sub-Zero, where Stephen Bloom was the last person to play Sub-Zero, but he did not play the character in Mortal Kombat 9, so hopefully there's more consistency with more of the voiceovers this time around. I'm not saying all, but mostly.
I think it is, because from what me and Jerry heard when we were watching it live a couple days ago, it sounds like Stephen Blum is reprising his role Sub-Zero in this game.
That's good.
However, the one that I'm fearful of, and I think it also came out the same leak regarding Rhonda being the VA for Sonya.
Uh-huh.
I couldn't tell. But yo, as much as I respect and love this voice actor in his own respective career,
uh-huh,
I hope that rumor / leak of Kevin Conroy as Scorpion isn't true.
I hope not, because I just I enjoy Patrick Sates more as Scorpion than anything. I really thought he fit the character really well. It's just there really isn't a need to actually replace all those well-established voices that we already know.
Mm-hmm. And not only that, but I know a lot of people loved not the second season that much, but the first season that was Mortal Kombat Legacy. Funny enough that we're talking about at the time of Machinima exclusive series. But who was the guy that played Scorpion in that show? Because I think he would have been a phenomenal replacement if Sights wasn't coming back.
Mm-hmm.
Scooby. I don't remember.
But you know who I'm referring to. Like his name is blank, but I know him like facially and vocally. You know what I mean? I think he'll been a good replacement. I'm actually checking up right now. Sorry.
No, it's all right. Go ahead.
Just don't throw up.
Oh yeah.
I heard she's doing work on the game.
Yeah, go ahead.
Some aspect a couple weeks ago.
For those who don't know, when we were doing the live stream a couple days ago, I had a bad case of heartburn. As Jerry knows from my past experience, it can get pretty bad.
Oh God!
Yeah, really, the thing was, like, I thought you both just left me alone. I'm just like, well, I was like, where the heck did they go?
It was you guys as well as Omega Mario 17, if I recall correctly.
Yep.
Yeah. He just we weren't expecting him on, but thankfully he showed up and still let it be a 3-man group.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Thanks, and Omega Mario, if you're watching, or Dane, thanks for filling in for me since I wasn't able to make it that day.
Yes, thank you again very much, man. As always.
Busy doing adulting.
Yep. You know the usual.
You know.
Sure but it was
stack that paper, pay that rent.
The actor who portrayed Hanzo Asashi, aka Scorpion, in both seasons of MK Legacy was Ian Anthony Dale.
Oh, him, yeah, I know him, yeah.
He would have been a perfect replacement for Sights.
I think he plays Kazuya in the Tekken movie too.
I think he does as well, yeah.
Oh, the live action Tekken movies.
The first one,
or just the live action Tekken movie in general.
Yeah, Official McDowell said, "I like your setup, by the way. I should go with that team as well."
Oh yeah,
nice.
Because I usually, whenever it comes to like a final battle or something like that, I usually tend to go with the characters who have the most relevance to the plot. Just give it some official closure if you were to put it in that regard.
Yep.
I'm trying to remember who I used in Persona. So you had to pick, and I'm trying to remember, like, in Persona 3, just never go with Mitsuru in Persona 3. Just don't do it. Unless you're playing portable.
Oh, I just realized this. Funny enough, I was looking at the Wikipedia page for MK Legacy. Yeah. Anyone? I can't be the only person that totally forgot that there was supposed to be a third season to that show, right?
There wasn't there?
Yeah. And it was supposed to originally come out in 2016, but we've heard nothing.
Yeah.
Absolutely nothing.
It's 2019 now, bro.
I'm looking at right here, the last sentence. As of November of last year, Season 3 has not been announced, confirmed, or posted anything on the Mortal Kombat Legacy Facebook page since it's last dated back to 2014.
Huh.
So I'm wondering if it was scrapped because not only what was going through Machinima at the time, but also that upcoming supposed live-action film, which, from the looks of things, is still going to be made.
Oh, I was doing the wrong thing.
What's the matter?
Oh, nothing. I can't fix.
Oh, good. At least it can be fixed, which is good.
You guys, like, they don't know, but yeah, you guys know that. You know, I tend to work on my webcomic while we're streaming.
Hey,
yeah, it does.
It's the best way to get stuff done, right?
Oh yeah, for me, it makes it so I don't have to pull my hair out.
Yeah, exactly. Again, the best way to get stuff done.
You know, back then I just try to do the comic pages all in the same day, and
Yep.
And that made me go crazy.
Now I'm not gonna lie, like I'm still looking forward to seeing more of MK11. But I don't know, like, the more I thought about it, it's like, I still like Mortal Kombat, don't get me wrong. But I can't trust WB after that crap show was that PC port.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. And the reason why he says WB is because another game by WB, Arkham Knight, was also a kind of crap show for a PC port.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's saying it nicely, Jerry.
Yeah, and when you also look at, when you compare them with the other Arkham games, they were actually very well made for the PC. But when looking at Arkham Knight, oh my God, they still haven't even fixed it, and they chose not to go forward with fixing it at this time.
Well, it's not only that, but can we finally admit something that I think a lot of people of the franchise wouldn't want to admit even back then? Compared to the first two games and even Origins, can we finally admit that that game was the most rushed job out of the entire series?
Boy, I mean, yeah, because freaking they couldn't think of what to do. It had to have been rushed because freaking all it was we can't think of it. How about another tank battle?
Mm-hmm.
It's just like tank battle after tank battle after tank battle. It's just
it was like is this a Batman game or is this World of Tanks?
Yeah, exactly.
Once you agree.
Or they could have done something with, like, having more of the Bat family with their own gameplay mechanics. That actually would have been interesting.
Mm-hmm. Like, I just hope whatever WB Games has in development for future WB DC games, I hope it has less to do with Batman and more with the other leaguers in the Justice League universe. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I want a Superman game. I want an Aquaman game. Heck, I want a Wonder Woman game, a Flash game. You know, Green Arrow. DC has such a beloved and rich history to take apart and make games based on these beloved characters. And the only one they can come to is freaking Batman? Like, again, I don't hate the character that is Batman, but you guys can completely understand where I'm coming from, right?
You don't hate the character as Batman, but you hate the character of Bruce Wayne.
That too, but more specifically, how popular he is, that people only care about him getting any form of, recognition, and not other characters within the DC universe. You know what I mean?
Right. I know what you mean.
Like,
by the way, where are we in the game? Because
yes,
I just kind of want to steer it into the game again before we go to the DC hour.
Well, we're still in the castle, by the way.
Okay.
Oh, so it's still just a filler area?
Yeah.
Yeah, filler area before the final battle. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, even though
I'm reminded. Yeah, go ahead.
He said in chat, "I just want a non-Batman game."
Yeah.
I think all of us want to see it happen, but I think we can agree that's never going to happen with WB.
Of course, because they're they're only invested in the safer bets. Let's just put it that way, and that's not good for business.
What were you going to say, Jer?
I want to mention about this final castle here. I'm giving like less dire but similar feeling to Lunar's final.
Yeah, it does.
The Goddess Althena's tower? basically.
Yeah.
Mm.
Kind of, how it's fancy and long and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, something like that. And we'll let you fathom in that game once we finally get to it at some point.
So, since we are officially almost done with the first full month of the new year, guys, both in the call as well as in the chat, what are some of the most anticipated games you're looking forward to this year?
Well, I would say RE2 Remake and Devil May Cry 5, but that'd be too easy. Mortal Kombat 11, Kingdom Hearts 3, obviously.
Of course.
Oh, geez, I can't even think of anything else off the top of my head.
I just have one right now because I forgot every other one like you. I forgot them all, except for Judge Eyes, or it's gonna be called Judgment.
Yes, that would be.
I forgot another one. If it's coming out, I got a couple more. If they're one of them's coming out this year. Yoshi's Crafted World is another one, and the other is hopefully Metroid Prime 4.
Oh yeah. To be fair, I wouldn't be surprised if that's pushed to early to mid 2020. Just knowing Nintendo themselves, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I guess that's true.
I mean, I kind of hope
thinks I couldn't see it.
I kind of hope I'm wrong.
And Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Shenmue 3.
I
can't believe. How could I forget that?
I know, and I'm the one that freaking kickstarted that game.
Go ahead.
Before we continue to drown in that sorrow of realization, here, LPH said, "It's too much Batman, just like Wolverine from Marvel." LPH, I really don't know. I have to wait for E3. That's fair enough, LPH.
Well, that is fair.
Yeah, that's fair.
And Jason said in chat, I think it will be a while before we get Judge Eyes in America.
No, they said this year. It's just a year.
More likely, I think holiday 2019, early 2020 at best.
Mm-hmm.
Not 2020. They already Sega already said that's coming.
Yeah, I know. No, I know.
You're talking about that new game by the Yakuza developers, right?
Judge Eyes, believe it or not, Judge Eyes is definitely coming because they even said when they were developing the game, they were already localizing it in development.
Oh, okay then.
There's even a different dub option where they even lip sync the characters to English.
Oh crap! Okay, so it most likely will probably be summer then, if that's the case.
Or holiday.
At best.
Yeah.
Couple more games that I realized. Sekiro: Shadows Die Twice.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
And the other is the only PS4 game that I actually care about from Sony, and that's Ghost of Tsushima.
Yeah, same here. Yeah. That's like the only one too for me.
Like Ghost of Tsushima looks like it could be a great game, but just like with any game that comes from a AAA developer, whether it's Nintendo, Microsoft, or Sony, I wait before I see it. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's fair enough.
Yeah,
no, I'm just saying that. Like, I'm not trying to bash anyone who is hyped for a game. Don't get me wrong. Don't try to misquote me. But you get what I'm saying. Like, it's not the developer's fault or publishers to a degree. It's more of the executives that try to push a game out and onto us. You know what I mean? And we fall for some reason. We fall for it. Hook, line, and sinker each and every dang time. You know what I mean?
But there's one thing. There's one thing that the Ghost of Tsushima really needs more of the Mr. Tutor or the flute man.
Yes.
Anyway, final battle time, guys. Let's get on with it.
Kyle, Jason brought up a good thing that you forgot of all things.
Oh yeah, Final Fantasy XIV Shadowbringers. Yep.
Yeah.
Final battle time, just so you know.
Oh, here we go.
That was
yeah.
How's this? What kind of a boss battle are we looking at here?
Oh,
level. I doubt it.
Just wait and see who we're going up against.
Nice.
I can't see. trying to see on my phone. You missed Final Fantasy 14. I guess you don't have a sub, which I don't. Oh, here we go. It's Ultra Instinct Shaggy. It's Ghidorah. It's Ghidorah.
Yep, it's Ghidorah.
It's basically just Ghidorah. Like Golden Hydra, sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You mean we couldn't get the rights to Ghidorah?
That would have been nice.
Speaking of, if we finish that short, you should show. Wait, I don't know if that would get. Wait, if Twitch allows it, shoot. I was gonna say to show off the trailer for the movie that's based off the same legend, the Kung Fu movie.
We could, but then again, like you said, I'm not sure whether or not if Twitch would allow that.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, I don't want to get us in trouble.
Yeah.
Twitch cops.
Yeah, the Twitch cops.
I thought you were gonna say something else.
Yes.
That rhymes with cops.
Yes, it did sound like that.
It starts with a T and ends with an S.
Yes.
So yeah, we're going up against Ghidorah, but with no wings.
And the beauty of it is, guys, they can't ban us for me saying that because I didn't say the word.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So who's laughing now?
Pretty sure it's it. Twitch will have to boss up.
That's a good one. Twitch bossing up. Yeah, that's a good one.
If you guys don't know, check out the Ballad of Soldier Boy.
Piccolo popping bottles.
Every anime, for some reason.
Yo, I look like Goku. No, worse than that, I look like Death Note. I look like Death Note. How?
How? That is the question.
I somehow Twitch had the boss up.
Balls up.
The Ballad of Soldier Boy, lol. And dang, I've seen a nuke. He just threw a nuke at you.
Yeah, fireball nuke. Mm-hmm. The Ballad of Soldier Boy.
Dang, you know what we should have done for this? This is our finale. We didn't do, but we did it for. It worked wonders for our MK stream. We should have done it for this.
What?
Tweet and put on social media that we're going live at 5 Saturday for our finale.
Oh,
like you did for MK11.
Yeah, we can always do that next week for our.
All three of us should have done that for this one.
Yeah.
Ah well. There's still decent amount of viewers here.
Oh, you better not have healed that Hydra's head.
Turn-based RPGs. My dad hates them for this reason. Star Child said he was playing The Last of Us Remastered. I was doing New Game Plus. No, it had a new. Yeah, whatever. Yeah. That's the.
How many games? How many games do you know actually have a new game minus? Because I know one.
What's that?
Final Fantasy XII Zodiac Age and International Zodiac Job System.
New game minus.
Basically, in that mode, you cannot gain experience points whatsoever in that mode.
Oh, so it's a hard mode.
Yeah.
Extra hard.
Mm-hmm.
Diabolically hard. Box guy listening to D-Lo Brown hard.
Yeah.
You won't get that.
They won't get it.
That's a joke.
Yeah.
That
and it's just our joke, not yours.
Box man, D-Lo Brown. What?
What?
Oh, yeah. You need that. You're messing with the real deal now. You need that as a button.
No, baby, no.
Yeah, that's what he has a button. Fighter Counts' new decree. Geek Fighter streams must have a D-Lo Brown button.
Imagine if we actually got D'Lo Brown as a special guest on the Geek Fighters. I think we would implode.
That would be amazing. Star Child, my internet got fixed yesterday. Apparently, I had an obsolete internet modem from my internet company. I've had the same box for like 10 years, lol.
Ooh.
Oh. Oh, well, me and Jeff have the same modem.
Apparently, what's it, Comcast?
I don't know who he has. Who do you have? But I don't
be surprised.
Me and you, Jeff, we have the same modem. Did you ever... I guess you did what I did and ignore those emails from Comcast.
Yep.
Because they said, oh, get a new modem. And I'm like, nah.
Bro, I'm fine.
I'm fine with this one. This one's still not... This one's still...
Still not trash. It works fine.
It works. Yeah. So you got that email too, and I was like, nah, I got that like last year. They're like, we noticed you're not using a new modem. I'm like, it's new enough. It's like only 2 years old. Like,
yeah, I remember it was either last year or the year. Yeah, no, it was last year that I had to replace my cable DSL modem because the old one I had crapped out.
Oh, how old was that one?
Oh, I don't know. I had it for about 4 years, and then it just crapped out after that.
Oh, Star Child was 10 years. He said. And he says, nah, my internet is Zito Media, but it was originally Time Warner when I got the modem from them. Oh, wow.
Huh.
That explains a lot.
Time Warner, the other...
Time Warner, oh, God.
The other bad company.
Ted Turner, how could you? Selling us faulty internet connections.
And canceling SWAT Cats because it was too violent, even though...
Which makes no sense.
He had WCW.
And trying to bleed our eyes and ears with more Captain Planet.
Yeah. Oh, not only that, but SWAT Cats is too violent, but he had a show on Captain Planet, in an episode where they said some countries suggest only having 2 kids. You know, suggest.
Suggest.
Instead of, you know, what they actually do, which is force.
Yep.
And
then again, I mean, we should be surprised. I mean, this is the same nut job who came up with the idea of that. Oh, if there was nuclear war, we should have a video playing at the end to be the last thing the people ever see of simply playing a song and going to dark black silence. This is an actual thing. I'm not even joking.
He said that?
He didn't say that. He did it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, let me bring it up. You guys need to see this.
Well, we're the final boss battle, but okay.
Yeah,
I know. But I'm saying I'm gonna share it in the chat so you and the
okay. I got you. You have 1 head left.
Yep. So basically, it's the side heads that actually get turned into Mecha Ghidorah, whereas the middle one is actually alive. So it's a reverse. So it's a reverse Mecha Ghidorah, basically hitting me with all these Chibaku Tenseis from Naruto that pain induced on Naruto during their fight.
Yes.
Basically, that same move that both Naruto and Sasuke pulled off on Kaguya.
Is that the one where they call frickin' asteroids?
Yes.
Yep.
Like that wasn't even weird enough.
Starshaw said they got bought out by Zito, but I ended up just keeping the box. When the guy came to look at it yesterday, he kept looking at my modem like it was a relic in Indiana Jones.
I bet.
He couldn't believe it was still working that long.
Okay,
Dang.
guys.
They upgraded boxes like 5 times over the years.
That link I shared is what I was just referring to.
Oh, the final broadcast Tuesday.
That's an actual thing.
Wow.
That's an actual thing.
Yeah,
You should trust CNN.
Yeah, they sealed up Kaguya in a planetoid.
Mm-hmm.
Why? Because I still have Naruto Ninja Store for some reason.
Courtesy, and this is the actual article. When CNN launched in 1980, founder Ted Turner already knew how it was going to end. Barring satellite problems, we won't be signing off until the world ends. When it comes to an end, we'll play Nearer My God to Thee before we sign off.
Huh.
According to various rumors of the past 3 decades.
Final boss is down.
Wow.
Well, We should actually pay attention to the game for this.
Yes, we should. I'll talk about this later when we're done.
This is actually cool. Now, Star Child said, but see, the new box has not messed up at all, which is good.
Oh, good. That's always a good thing.
And when you when you see the Emperor for the first time when he's talking, he says, "Whoa!"
Whoa!
I thought he was to say whoosh.
Excellent.
Excellent.
I don't know.
Now,
I thought he was to say whoosh.
mine. I can't even tell if my name's Bill or Ted.
What number are we thinking of if you're us? 69, dude. Oh, you are us.
Yep.
And here comes the Imperial Generals of the Imperial Army, or 4 out of the 5 generals of the Imperial.
Star Child remembers, and he asked, "Did you get all 108?" Yes.
Yes, I did. Yes, I did. That's why I have Gremio in the party.
Kazim Hasil. Kasim.
Were you gonna say pitiful?
Say what?
Nothing.
You've changed, Your Highness. We believed in you.
You were deceived by that woman, by Wendy. Of course he was.
From Wendy's. Or smugness.
Yes, because we should trust Wendy's of all places.
Yeah.
Oh, Wendy.
They always come up with a new burger every month, and it's like, how do you come up with so many burger recipes?
I thought you were saying I came up with a new recipe.
Yeah. My whammoo.
Just knowing you. Just knowing you.
Oh, by the way.
I've come up with a new recipe.
See?
And you call yourself the Emperor. For shame. How dare you insult His Highness? I'm behind, of course. It's Twitch. It's a stream, you know.
It's Twitch being Twitch. Yeah, we know, dude.
You know what it is to play.
It's Twitch being Twitch. We know.
Don't be silly.
It's
And she smacked him. Or something.
Yeah!
Well, took him down with magic, basically. And she still wants that Soul Eater rune we have. But it's time for us to see about her in great strides.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Now this final attack on Wendy is actually pretty cool. Souls of the deceased of Tyr's closest people in his life, using like the ultimate attack of Soul Eater on Wendy.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I see the different people.
Even though Gremio is still alive, per se.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, dang, that is deep, my boy.
My boy.
Oh, man. Extra nuke. You didn't just kill Wendy, you killed everyone.
It killed everyone.
Oh, yeah.
It ate everyone.
It ate everyone.
Why do you reject me, Soul Leader?
Because I'm Frieza. I destroy everything.
You ever seen the anime Soul Taker?
Don't you mean Soul Eater?
No, Soul Taker.
Soul Taker? No. I haven't.
It's a spiritual remake of Devilman.
Really?
That's how much I am a real. No,
you a weeb. Come on, man.
No. I was trying to be a hipster. I'm a fan of Devilman.
Well, Jerry, they're just as bad as weebs. You know that, right?
I watched Devilman before all y'all.
Oh, plot
Don't
twist.
talk crap on Attack on Titan. It's a good show.
Plot twist. You remember how people in the game were saying that the Emperor the Emperor's mind was controlled by Wendy? Well,
Yeah.
he says that the rune in his sword actually protected him against any form of magic, so he wasn't even controlled at all. Plot twist.
Oh, so he was just being a dick just to be a dick.
Yep.
I guess so.
Kill him.
Oh no, he's gonna commit harakiri or seppuku.
Coward.
Coward!
Coward!
To another dimension or something? Oh, when I said about that attack?
Yeah, he's gonna commit seppuku like Envy did in Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. Which was actually a pretty sad death, by the way.
I lied, just like Schwarzenegger. Remember you said you killed me last? Yeah, I did. No. Remember when I said I'd kill you last? Yeah, that's right, you did. I lied. Ooh la 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 la! He says. You gotta see Commando again.
Yes, we do. Did you guys see what I posted in the chat?
Dang it, Barbarossa. Cut his own guts out low. I want it to erase sadness. What? What?
That's not how it works.
Are you high, Barbarossa?
It's like my biggest problem with Ruby.
Barbarossa, coward.
Dude, seriously, it's like just my biggest problem with Ruby, like with the character Yang. They think that if you have enough willpower, PTSD just goes away.
It's
Barbarossa
funny how
coward.
I bring it up again, but it's funny how Precure did a better job on that.
No,
And that's a show for little girls.
I know.
That's a show for literally 3-year-old girls.
There he goes. He commits suicide. Yep, he's basically like Skeletor escaping because he wants to.
The end of the Emperor.
Just the animation looks like it was just like a basic jump. It didn't look like it was like to his death.
If they remade this for Switch,
which they should.
Yeah. Jeff, I mean Double R.
Yeah, they should. Come on, Konami.
Do something.
Yeah, you only focus on one game. No, focused on 2 games. One what's a really crappy, massive multiplayer online game, and the other is Bomberman. You only just focused on those 2 things, nothing else. It's like, come on, get with the program, guys.
No, that's never gonna happen. Why? This Konami.
Konami, because they're owned by the Yakuza, basically.
Official McDowell said GG, and yes, they are. They have to be. And also, I love how the anguish in your voice. You're like, come on! That shows, come on, Konami! You're literally causing pain here. Like, I'm Victor the Invincible. Gets killed.
Anybody feel like dying today? Step forward, because I'm D'Lo Brown.
Yeah.
D'Lo Brown. You just don't get diff.
Yeah.
Give me my cardboard.
Why, Jerry? Why? Yeah, why? What is with you and cardboard, man?
I don't know.
If it's the word cardboard and man.
If any of you are having vertigo, I do apologize in advance.
I get vertigo. I haven't.
Which is never good.
But not from this scene though.
Which again, it's good, but at the same time, I understand where you're going from.
Yep, and this is the part where Victor and Flick, they leave this country and go to the country of Dunan, where Suikoden 2 is to take place.
Ah! Hey Jeff, Star Child says something for you in the chat.
Thanks. You're looking at the real deal now.
Mm-hmm.
I
I like what he said earlier. Skeletor says, "I lied" in the He-Man live-action movie too. Lol.
But the what Star Child said, real deal. That's D'Lo's lyrics.
Mm-hmm. We're not gonna say why you and I think it's funny. It's just inside joke.
You know what, Star Child, you have Discord on your phone. After the stream, join us on Discord. We'll explain it to you.
And when we mean by we, Jerry really means himself.
Yeah, but you'll give color commentary.
Oh, like always. Always, I see what it is. I'm the play-by-play guy while you're the color commentator in regards to the FGC, huh?
I thought it was the other way around. Well, whichever one works.
Either way, it works.
I'll take whichever side, as long as I'm commentating.
It works.
As long as I'm commentating.
Unlike Fallout 76, it just works.
Yes! Oh, God, every day it's something with that. And it's like, we're not even trying to look for bad stuff. It just pops up.
I know!
Like, legit, I'm not trying to. It's just dang. And then they got that mobile game coming out, Blades, and I was interested before 76 came out, but now I'm like, Okay. What?
See, the problem is I'm interested for all the wrong reasons.
Humphrey, it's over.
Now,
I got
now
more I
like,
want to say, but I'm
okay,
back on the
how
game.
much
And
of a-
Humphrey
how much
is
of
the
an
only one who
episode-
had the most forthcoming, like, hello remark. Yo. Just like Scott Hall.
Stop.
Hey, yo.
It's the bad guy.
And here we see Matthew Silverberg's death here.
Star says a lot of these characters are in the second game, as Star Child says.
Yep, mm-hmm. Yeah, a lot of them do return for the 108 Stars of Destiny for Suikoden 2.
You're looking at the Kung Fu movie. You guys who love Suikoden, I really do. Since I don't want to get in trouble with Twitch, because I did bring it. Look up on YouTube the Water Margin or Seven Blows of the Dragon, because that's a kung fu movie made in the 70s that was based off the actual legend. Like if you want the actual Chinese legend that this is like, you know, without the weird fantasy elements, or not weird, but you know what I mean. If you wanted the actual Chinese story. May you rest in peace. Who?
Matthew, the one who's in the bed.
Matthew,
Our
okay.
military strategist, basically.
Because if you say that the final boss is like, what, that coward?
No, not Barbarossa.
Not Barbara Ann.
Barbara Ann, yes. But yes, that is Suikoden 1 in a nutshell.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
And as
There was something I was talking about that I held off on. It was about what?
We get a epilogue on the characters.
Okay, cool.
Oh, okay. They all start in part 2. The end. That's all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tyr became the president of the Tauren Republic, and
what?
and nothing. Just and disappears with Leknot. Hearing he rests in peace. Leaves Tauren Republic. Became the commander-in-chief and protect the border.
Tyr becomes the president of the Tauren Republic.
Republican Army.
And?
Absolutely nothing.
Mhm.
Follows Tyr. Became the first chairman of Tauren Republic's Congress. Merchant skill, tired of fighting, continues to protect Teo's mansion. Missing in action in the final battle.
Yep.
Became a platoon commander and mediator with the elves.
Begins a
Begins
business.
Yeah, the only one. Begins a business.
A business. What kind? A business.
A business.
What kind of money?
A
money.
business.
A money for a
Business.
business.
Business. Business.
Lance
Just like
Instructor,
Disney.
Yeah, didn't he?
Fastest
Gotta get them baguettes.
woman or man in the world. Was in Kobold for a while and set off on a journey saying his contract. Hey, wow, the only one that has a Chinese name, Fu Su Lu.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
You know, because it's people, like I said, it's Chinese. It's actually Chinese, not Japanese.
Oh,
Improve
Taiho,
yourself.
you do return to Kaku, but you actually appear in Suikoden 2 as one of the 108 Stars of Destiny. So the game's epilogue actually
lie.
lies. Yes, basically.
Game lie.
See, even
cheat
my dog
and
agrees.
The game lie. The game cheat and lie. The game is Eddie Guerrero. Come back. I lie, I cheat, I steal. Follows Hicks, named Captain of the Border Guard, disappears. Just disappears.
Just
That guy.
disappears.
Eileen's always by Spencer, reminder of his life's hometown, disappears north. See, at least he gets disappears north, that other guy.
Maximilian retires from
Color
knighthood, but
of
he actually
freedom.
appears in Suikoden 2, and he doesn't retire from that.
Another lie. Happily continues to serve as master, co-commander of Republican Guard, co-commander of Republican Guard, Secretary General.
Returns to Dragon's Den to coach the Junior.
The Junior.
The Junior. Just not the young ones.
Well, there's a lot of grammatical errors I've noticed. I actually
Yeah. There's plenty of grammatical errors. It's just like it's one of those things where they were trying to figure out how to work well with the first Suikoden, but with the localization, it wasn't that perfect. Like, say, the OG version of Final Fantasy Tactics.
departs with Humphrey on a journey. Returns to the secret hideaway at Rokaku.
Invited to Rokaku.
Dissatisfied with his work, he resumes his studies. Despising the world, he returns to the cavern. So that guy, invited to Rokaku, becomes master blacksmith. Yeah, Star Child said, yeah, translation issues. Village of the Dwarves forces her way into Title's household. That's an ending? What?
What?
And like the other guy, and
You're gonna leave us hanging?
she raped him?
Okay, now it's bad.
That was Jerry's first time he actually did a Gabbo.
I know.
Oh, come on. Not even a Gabbo.
Not to us, but to Twitch.
Just asking a question.
Do you think Twitch matters? Do you think they care?
Oh, you know they don't. Oh, that's true. All of a sudden, I check our email, and it's like, Twitch, you've been bad. Like, well,
It's like,
we had a good run.
that's where we're lasting.
Watch out for our new channel, the Geek Fighters 2.
Because that's the beauty of a Twitch, unlike YouTube. You can make countless.
Exactly.
Countless. Oh, the first
Here's
one's
one.
down.
Still loves to gossip.
Still loves to gossip. That's an ending?
That's an ending.
And then,
Lets Moose succeed and retire. Still loves to gossip. Boom, becomes village chief of Colville. See, that's an ending. Becomes village chief. #1 warrior in Colville. Still the cook at Mary's Inn. Really? He just went back to cooking.
Now we got a chorus in
Throw
the
some
background for
insight.
this song.
What song?
Now there's a chorus. People singing during the song.
Yeah. Well, if I did that, we'd have echoes. Exception offer design stained glass windows. Okay. Keeping busy designing new bathtubs. It's honest work, I guess.
what?
Well, he's making a lot of leeway. That's for sure.
Departs for the sea for Suikoden 3.
Departs
That'd
for
be
the
neat.
yeah, departs to the sea to Suikoden 3, so that way he can meet the Duck Clan. Make them become a part of their clan. Quack quack quack.
It's good. I don't know.
So you're trying to do Donald Duck, aren't you?
I'm trying. Try.
I can't even do Donald Duck well.
My dad can do it. He
I
can
bet
do
you
it.
could.
So anyway, any of you guys want to give your thoughts on the entire project?
You know, besides the translation errors, I thought it felt like a classic. You know, a lot of people talk about classic PS1 RPGs.
Yep.
It felt like a classic Super Nintendo RPG that's on its way. Like
yeah.
this one I like a lot, but you could tell like the actual good stuff is part 2.
You know what? That's funny you bring it up because I've always had this weird feeling that it was initially made for the SNES.
I feel like it was.
Yeah, right before most of the third-party developers in Japan jumped onto the PlayStation because of the late Yamauchi's influence.
This was early PS1 life, so this feels like what they did was they took their SNES knowledge and just did that, you know?
Basically what they did after Yamauchi said, who plays RPGs besides otakus, am I right?
Oh yeah, he did say that.
And it's not just him, but it's also Jim Ryan in this day and age. It's like, who wants to play this?
Yeah, but this is what I'm getting at. They did both the right thing and the worst thing possible. The worst thing by taking their ball and going home. But in the process of going home, going to a scorned lover that was Sony.
Starchild, yes, there is a post-credit scene.
Oh, wow.
Oh!
Miki
Higashino. Before Marvel.
Yeah.
Miki Higashino, that is the composer for the soundtrack. And for those of you who are not aware, Higashino did the soundtrack for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the arcade game.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool.
You ever played TMNT Turtles in Time arcade where at the end you get Pizza Power song?
Yes. Growing up in the glass bowl with me and lizards and tadpoles, they are the edge of your mind. There's something better than this.
I used to have the actual tape from that tour they did back in the day.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like like it wasn't an actual like video of the show, but it was like more of like a promotional.
I have that too, coming out their shells.
Yep.
It's funny how that song Pizza Power from that actually ended up in the video game. Well, in the
Right?
arcade game, at least. And shockingly enough, I'm really surprised that I still remember the main lyrics to that song.
Star Shout
And that's scary.
Star Shout asked about the. I know, right? I don't even. Star Shout asked about the after credits. It depends on if you get all 108, right?
If you get all 108, the ending changes a little slightly, but not much. But if you get the but if you get all 108 Stars of Destiny in the other games, then something. Well, I specifically like 2, 3, and 5. Then you can get a different ending based on certain other criteria that you meet too.
2, 3, and 5.
Yeah, but 4 is kind of like
four is the black sheep, right?
Yeah, the black sheep, the one with mostly boat riding and that kind of stuff. So basically, like Sea of Thieves would be 4 Sea of Thieves.
Except, which one's better? What'd you say? 4 or Sea of Thieves?
Oh, Sea of Thieves.
Oh wow,
And
that's how bad it is, huh?
And here's the ending, by the way.
Oh, here we go.
Look who's leaving the castle.
Seeing Tyr and that other guy,
Gremio, yes. Uh-huh.
the zombie.
Do we really consider him a
Wait,
zombie at this point since he's been revived, basically?
Is he a zombie or a ghoul?
The end.
And the end.
That's so a Super Nintendo's ending
Is.
screen.
It
Oh,
may-
yeah,
really
it
makes
is.
you wonder
I
if
really do think, like, I of course I don't know. I'm just saying I do think that it started off life as Super Nintendo, and then they said, wait a minute, let's port this to PS1
Yep.
because it's got more. It could. They probably started and saw that Super Nintendo couldn't fit all that.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah, when we thought that Tyr was going to be the president of the Torun Republic, he actually leaves because he's wanting more adventure. So that's why you actually see him in Suikoden 2.
That's why it says and.
Yeah. And he left. So, yeah, that's why you actually see him in Suikoden 2 if you upload the save data from the first game into the sequel to where you can actually play a bonus scenario with him.
Oh.
Yeah. Which we will get to that at another point in time, but we're going to be taking a long break from any more RPGs for the time being.
It's the anniversary year, the 20th year of my favorite console ever.
The Dreamcast!
And if you guys don't know, I run this channel. So no, I'm just kidding. I mean, it's true, but that's not why. We all just agreed that we should do Dreamcast stuff.
Mm-hmm. But we still have
I
not decided
can
a game
it
yet.
sound like I was like, since it's my favorite console, we gotta do this, okay? But no, that's not what happened.
But we still have to decide a game, too.
For our first game, yeah. Well, I think it should be a shorter one. So, you know what? You know what my first game for Dreamcast was? I think that should be our first game.
What would that be?
Dynamite Cop.
Ooh.
I don't have
nice.
that.
Well, you gotta let me know what you have then.
Okay.
Like you have to do it. Well,
let me take a look real quick.
we're already done, but I mean, if you want to keep streaming, and we could just yak on.
Well, what? Okay, well, let's take a look at what other PS1 games I have, and then we'll.
You could change it so that your webcam is the main thing, right? Since it's.
Yeah, I could, but what would there be for me to do on the webcam?
I don't know, I thought you were showing your games off.
Well, yeah, I guess that's true. Let me see if I. Well, actually, I don't think I have a one where I have only specifically for the webcam. Let me go ahead and make a new one real quick, and then I'll have the webcam on there. Oh,
Okay.
there's Ninja Gaiden right there. Ninja Gaiden Sigma 2, rather. But okay.
PS3 version.
The what?
Sigma, it's the PS3 version, right?
Yes. That's correct. Webcam only. Let's just call it webcam only, the scene.
fiddle farting around the stream. Since you guys are here, you guys could also chime in on when he shows his games on which ones you want to talk. I mean, we are streaming for you guys at the end of the day.
Obviously. Give me a quick second, guys. I have to get something to drink. Be right back.
LPH said, cool, okay, cops, and Starchild said, lol. Good news is I only have to put the speech bubbles now. Speech bubbles are good. And yeah, I see, you're trying to get your webcam. If not, you could just go back and just say focus on the webcam part. Although it should let you just do the webcam. I don't know. It should.
Yeah, let me. Actually, I'm gonna widen the webcam in its entirety, and then once we get done with everything, then I'll just set it back.
Yeah, that works. Official McDole, Angel Wing Fish, Angel Wing.
Angelfish. What about Angelfish?
I have no idea. That's what they put in the chat.
Okay, so
I don't understand your language.
Oh, okay. Now let me get my games out. So we'll figure it out from there.
I just put that there just so I can.
Okay.
I wish I understood the language of emotes.
Okay, so I got the games right here.
Cool.
And I'll show you which games I have, and then we'll let you guys decide in the chat.
That sounds great.
Okay. And here's a scary one to start off with, but actually a really good game. Sword of the Berserk.
Oh. Funny enough, that's my dad's favorite Dreamcast game. Legit. Yeah.
And we will be playing a lot of the fighting games, too, that are on the Dreamcast.
Oh, yeah. Dreamcast had that. Dreamcast, like with Saturn, had that perfect arcade conversion, unlike PS1. Starchild says he has both versions of the Berserk game.
Here's our next one. Plasma Sword.
Plasma Sword. I never got to play it. I know of it. I never got to play it.
Ditto.
It's basically like Soul Calibur, but just more with the Capcom flavor to it.
Yeah.
Wait, is Plasma Sword the sequel to Star Gladiator?
Yes.
I think it is.
Yes, it is.
There you go. I have played Star Gladiator. I never got to play Plasma Sword.
Yeah, that's weird.
We have Marvel vs. Capcom, the first one.
Nice.
Yep.
But that one's hard to play with the Dreamcast controller. This is one that you need to get the fight stick for.
Yeah. I got used to the Dreamcast controller for fighting games, but yeah. Starshot said he was thinking of Star Gladiator.
Oh, Jerry, like how I got used to playing fighting games with the Xbox One controller.
Oddly enough, I got used to playing Third Strike with that controller. People are like, how are you able to fight so well at Third Strike? Oh, it's because I trained.
Oh yeah, Grania 2.
Yes.
Wait, what? Say it again?
Grania 2.
Yeah, I got an ad, so I couldn't see it, so thank you. Grandia 2 is a good one.
Yes. Mm-hmm. The best version, by the way, the Dreamcast version.
Yes.
Here's the next one. Jeff's gonna knock his socks off whenever he sees this.
Bishop McDowell really likes Grandia.
Oh, hell yeah.
Resident Evil Code Veronica.
Absolutely.
Code Veronica. That would be the one that Jeff would commentate on, yeah.
Oh, yeah, and it's the short, and it's one of the short ones, too.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
In fact, I got an idea. Maybe that's the one we should start in celebration for Resident Evil 2 Remake's release.
We could.
We could. We'll see what the chat says.
Oh, true, but I'm just saying it'd be perfect timing, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Here's one that we all come to love, and all I can say is, understand the concept of love.
You've got the most important.
Oh! Jet Grind Radio. Jet
Yep.
Set Radio.
Jet Set Radio.
Here's
And of
the
course,
next one.
humming the bass line.
The ultimate king of fighting games in the retro era. Marvel vs. Capcom 2, New Age of Heroes.
You know, funny, I had that game, but guess what? I imported it.
Oh,
really?
Cool.
I actually imported the Dreamcast version because it's, believe it or not, cheaper. Because it was
Really?
already getting rare. Yeah.
Dang.
MVC2, as you know, MVC2 is rare on all consoles it's on.
And
So it's actually cheaper to import.
here's the next one. Hey, come on over, have some fun with Crazy
Crazy Taxi.
That's a good one too. That's a good
Best
start
soundtrack.
with because of how short it is. It's arcade.
I'm not even joking. When you're talking about like licensed '90s soundtrack, both that and Tony Hawk's First Scare 2, bar none.
Here's the next one, even though you can't see the disc right now since it's in my Dreamcast, but you actually can see a picture of Ivy Valentine on it. So basically,
Soul Calibur.
yes, Soul Calibur.
Which wow, you don't have the manual?
No, I don't have the manual. This is one of those games I don't have the manual.
I have it complete. If I could send it to you.
Yeah, or else I could just get one off eBay. I'm sure they have a manual on eBay I could just buy it from.
I bought it for $10 complete in box.
Or if we want to play one, since the Super Bowl is coming up, NFL Blitz 2000.
Yo!
Believe it or not, people, it's a good game. I always love the Blitz because Fisher McDowell and Starchild loving Soul Calibur, of course, it's a classic. NFL Blitz though is a lot of fun because you know us, we're not really sports games people, but Blitz was fun because it lets you do. I love doing those late hits.
Yeah, it's basically like a 3D version of Tecmo Super Bowl, but with just over the top wrestling moves that you can do.
Yep.
And speaking of NFL Blitz 2000, here's its sequel, 2001.
Bam.
And then here's probably the last Capcom fighting game I have officially. Power Stone.
Oh, nice.
Oh, that's it. That's the one you start with. That's the
Yep.
one. That's it right there.
Agreed.
OG
Unless-
Power Stone.
Because I remember I have you like with Shenmue? Power Stone was the other game that I had on Dreamcast that during the bad times of people thought I had cancer. That was the other game that, took my mind off things. And I remember begging for that game.
And, of course, the game that represented the Dreamcast, or the mascot for the Dreamcast, Sonic Adventure.
Sonic. That was the first game I played with Japanese, and I learned they called him Sonic. And I was like,
Sonic!
I was like, really?
Yep.
I remember as a kid, I was like, that's so lazy, Japan.
Yep, so that's all I have officially at the moment. I'm still missing a lot of other ones, like the original Shenmue, which I do plan on wanting to get with my tax return. Hopefully, if I can get my tax return, considering that we're in a government shutdown right now.
Yep.
Me and Jeff are affected by it. We got we don't have to say too much, but let's just say me and Jeff got stuff we were supposed to get next month
Yeah,
We got it early.
because of this shutdown.
I know exactly what you guys are talking about.
Yep.
But yeah, that's as far as I got. I don't have any of the others, like the JoJo's Bizarre Adventure game or any of the Street Fighter 3 games on the Dreamcast.
Yeah, that's right, because it isn't just Third Strike, it's Double Impact.
And I don't have Hydro Thunder yet either.
The ones I have is I actually do have Shenmue, but it's scratched to crap. Unfortunately.
Yeah.
The person I bought it from was like, "It's the only version I got. You want it or not?" And I'm like, "I love Shenmue this much. I'll buy it." And then I it's like, "Oh, but it's the most scratched up, crappy version. Scratches."
And if we want to cheat, then we can go directly to the sequel, playing Shenmue 2 on the Xbox.
Yeah. If you want it, it technically did come out on Dreamcast, just not over here.
Yeah.
Came out everywhere else.
I don't have Sonic Adventure 2 either.
That's fine.
But even though I do have it on PS3. So if we wanted to cheat and do the PS...
Power Stone, Sonic Adventure are good ones to start off with, and then I'm sure people want to see Grandia and Resident Evil.
Yeah.
After that. Oh, let's.
But as far as everything else goes, that's all I have. But so, I mean, if there are other Dreamcast games that we see that can be brought up to our attention that we could possibly try in the future, we can if we need to find some more games. But for right now, I think we have ourselves a pretty good lineup for this year.
I'd say so.
Yeah.
So you guys let us know in the chat which ones you want us to play first. Soul Calibur, Power Stone, Sonic Adventure, or Resident Evil Code Veronica. Just let us know in the chat, and then we will go with it from there.
Also, if you're not in our Discord, go ahead and listen on our Discord.
Yes.
Yeah, for those who are watching this on demand.
Mm-hmm.
Archive footage, you might say.
Hmm.
The chat right now is saying Starchild said he has 2K football. He thinks he has 2K1. LPH said for Blitz best football game. I agree, and NBA Streets.
Mm-hmm.
And Starchild says he has Shenmue 1. He has 2 on Xbox. Bad Gamer says hey.
Hey,
and,
Bad Gamer.
Since you're new here,
What's up, Bad Gamer?
we were running down our the Dreamcast games Double R has, and we're asking which people want us to see. Which game people want us to see next?
Since we just completed
Want us to play
Suikoden.
next? Yeah, and we're on Dreamcast thing because it's Dreamcast year 20 freaking years. 20 years ago, people thought I had cancer, and thank God that was not the case.
Yeah, thank God you didn't.
Thank God that wasn't the case, dude.
Man, that's scary.
Yeah, it was. That's why Shenmue is such a big deal to me. Like it wasn't just that it was a good game, but it's also like it came at that emotional point where like I need, stuff like that, mushy stuff like that.
Basically like your Philosopher's Stone, if you wanted to go by Full Metal Alchemist standards. But in a good way.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it's like, oh yeah, I remember that.
But in a
What
good way.
games can we pick? I'll put the list. It was, if I remember correctly.
Okay.
And of course, Double R can or Double R, you could write the list in the chat since you actually have your games.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Double R is writing the list again in the chat for you guys.
Good move.
So, Jeff, you never did give us your thoughts on the project that we just did.
Yeah, I did. I said
you
earlier
did?
I had a thoughts.
Oh, okay.
Me and Jeff basically had the same answer. That's why it kind of seemed like maybe he did.
It kind of melded into
Yeah,
one.
exactly.
Oh,
Both
I see.
melded together because they were the same.
Mm-hmm.
Me and Jeff had the same feelings.
I see.
know that, but I think we literally said it at the same time too. So
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Okay.
we did.
Radio.
Starshaw said a lot of his Dreamcast games are imports. A lot of mine were too. I used to have All Japan Wrestling and all, and I love how Fisher McDowell's like, you could pick Grandia. Start Double R for people who just joined. Double R is putting the list again, and he's writing it down.
Cool.
If I had a capture card and I could put it to my PS3, I'd record some CVS2, Threads of Fate. Remember that game?
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Persona 2, I'd stream. Actually, I could put that if I could just get a PS TV cheap and capture that footage.
Yeah, you could.
Too. For any PS, except for Bloody Roar, I need to get it off the PS3 for Bloody Roar. For some reason, the Bloody Roar 2 does not work on the Vita.
Really?
No idea why.
That is weird.
Oh yeah, Starchild. You also have the All Japan. Yeah, you know which ones I'm talking about. Yep, both of them. Those two. Yep.
Anyway, here's the list, even though they're not really spaced out.
Sorry, I'll read them out. So, Bad Gamer and people who are new to the stream, this is the list. Soul Calibur, Sonic Adventure, Sword of the Berserk, Marvel vs. Capcom 1 and 2?
Yes.
Yeah, that's right, yeah, 1 and 2. Power Stone, Jet Grind Radio, Grandia 2, Plasma Sword, which is the sequel to Star Gladiator, which is a overlooked fighting game by Capcom, Resident Evil Code Veronica, NFL Blitz 0001, and Crazy Taxi. And Official McDole wants Grandia, Bad Gamer is screaming for Berserk.
Yes.
Yep.
Right now, it's a tie. And Official McDole said they want a PS TV to play some Vita JRPGs. Yeah, I still have my Vita. I just can't capture footage.
Yeah, I still have my PS TV on me, and I still have Persona 4 Golden.
Which, by the way, Atlas, if that's the de facto way of playing Persona 4, and nobody has a Vita, and you love that game so much, you keep re-releasing new versions of it. You keep releasing spin-offs. Why not just re-release Persona 4 Golden on the PC and PS4, and maybe the Switch?
Yeah.
Yep.
Since you are teasing that you're possibly going to be putting Persona 5 on the Switch.
Yeah. Bad Gamer is saying that he never seen the Dreamcast Berserk. Really?
Really?
That was like I said, that was my dad's favorite Dreamcast game.
LPH is good. Star Child, which games would you want us to see?
Yeah, we need a tiebreaker, or maybe another. Just pick whatever game you want, really. If that's the case, then since it's short, then I'll go with Power Stone after all, because it's just a short one-off because it's just a fighter.
Mm-hmm.
Or Sonic Adventure,
Sonic Adventure.
which is not as short.
Sonic
It's
Adventure.
not long either.
The
but,
best the best version of Sonic Adventure, the OG version, because the controls are very tight.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's true. I played the re-release and the GameCube, and I'm like, this doesn't feel right.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Okay, LPH said.
LPH has one for Power Stone. And Bad Gamer is actually saying that if we want a short stream first, Crazy Taxi. Also, because again, arcadiness, it's short, yep. Don't worry, McDole, we will get to Grandia even if it's not first. So don't get too down.
Yeah, don't get discouraged.
We will get to Grandia. It's just a matter of when.
Yeah.
Although I imagine that was you in the truck in Jerry's background honking, saying, Grandia 2! Grandia 2! Grandia 2!
Yeah.
But yeah, either one of those any one of those 4 games sounds good. Either Sonic Adventure, Power Stone, Crazy Taxi, or even Resident Evil Code
Veronica.
Veronica.
Some of that good music. Bad Gamer's with you, Jeff. Best soundtrack.
Yeah.
All right, you know what? Since out of all of this, and nobody can agree.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Bad Gamer's suggestion, Crazy Taxi first.
Yeah.
It's short. And
It's a very short game. It's literally an arcade game.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. It's very short. So we might as well.
The first 2, that and Power Stone.
Yeah, there we go.
Yes.
Crazy
Okay.
Taxi, then Power Stone.
Okay. Crazy Taxi is going to be
They're
next,
both
guys.
one-offs. Yeah,
Yep.
Oh, we're going to have a lot of fun with that.
definitely.
Well,
And remember,
just for us constantly
that
listening to you,
Simpsons
yeah by the Offspring, and then seeing a bunch of ads for Fila and Pizza Hut.
Oh, you forgot you forgot the other big band too, Kyle. Bad Religion.
yeah, they were there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, I don't want bold. Don't bold. Okay.
But anyway, I might as well go ahead and give my thoughts on the project, since I never really got to mine. So, Suikoden. I still think it's, even though it's not my favorite the game in the series, it's still up there amongst one of the best entries. I would say, I would say maybe this game is probably the middle ground entry. I would say it's probably the middle ground entry, where it's not the best, but it's not the worst either. I mean, I would say that the shortness of the game kind of kills it a little bit, but I will admit that, it does seem like it actually would work well on the Super Nintendo if Konami were actually to make it for that. But overall, it's still a pretty fun game, even though I still prefer the sequel as well as Suikoden 5 more because of them feeling perfect for their time lengths for the platforms that they are on.
Right.
But hopefully with more exposure, I wouldn't say hopefully because I'm being too wishful here because of me wanting to see more of this series because Konami is too arrogant to actually do so since they're not really, putting in that much interest in wanting to release any more games for the time being. I mean, seriously, where's our next Bloody Roar? Where's our next Rocket Knight? Where's our next Silent Hill?
So bad.
Where's our next Goemon? Where's our next, a Suikoden? Come on, Konami, you're breaking my balls here, guys.
Never gonna happen, sadly. I can't believe I'm about to say this, but I have more faith in Capcom than Konami.
And that's it. And that's saying a lot right there. I mean, both of them are evil.
God, Street Fighter V, no.
But both of them are evil. But Capcom still puts out games.
Yeah, but they also make trash like Street Fighter V.
Of course they do.
Bad Gamer has my feeling about Bloody Roar. Bloody Roar crying.
I know.
Isaac crying in the emote.
I believe that's Bible Thump.
Yep. So, but yeah, Suikoden 1, fantastic game, but hopefully one of these days we'll get to the sequel, and we'll definitely be looking forward to that quite a lot. But for the time being, I'd say that's about enough JRPG goodness for right now.
Yeah, that's the reason why even though Grandia we want to play it, just to go right into another JRPG is like, well, let's have a breather.
Let's take a breather before we get into something big like that again.
Mm-hmm.
And all right.
And Grandia 2, we actually get to hear big name prolific voice actors in that game, like Cam Clark and Jennifer Hale and Paul Aiding voicing those characters. So you actually hear the voices of Liquid Snake, Meryl Silverberg, and Roy Campbell in that game.
Bad Gamer said, I own and played a bunch of Bloody Roar 2. And I was mentioning how I would love to be able to stream Bloody Roar 2 if I had a PS TV. But apparently, I can't put Bloody Roar 2 on my PS TV or Vita, which I don't have a TV, but on the Vita either.
Because they're not compatible.
I don't know why. Yeah, it's for some reason.
Yeah, that's the thing too. It's like I wanted to play Castlevania: The Dracula X Chronicles when I did the stream on that game, but I couldn't even play it on the PlayStation TV because it's not compatible with it.
So I had to. So if I ever do get a capture card, I just got to make sure I still have a PS3.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only place I can play Bloody Roar. Oh, besides emulated. But
I know.
Yeah. But anyway, I think it's time that
let's plug.
Yeah, let's go ahead and plug.
By the way, Starchild, if you're still there, get on Discord when we're off. Starchild, so we can talk.
Oh boy,
can we talk about Dreamcast stuff? But for me personally, I'm probably going to get off after here and finish work on my Final Fantasy retrospective episode, so I can finally get done with it.
By the way, might as well plug that. Double R plug.
Yes, speaking of which, I will go first. So, yes, you can follow me on youtube.com/RPG reviews as I do my reviews, retrospectives, and other forms of video on there. If you like my created content, then visit me on that website. You can also follow me on facebook.com/RPG reviews. That's my Facebook fan page, and twitter.com/RPG reviews, as that's my personal page on Twitter. And you can also follow me on twitch.tv/RPG reviews, where I do my live streams. So now that I'm getting close to finishing episode 9 of my Final Fantasy retrospective, I will get back to live streaming some more, and I'll be probably going to be live streaming a lot of Kingdom Hearts 3 when that game comes out, and that ought to be a lot of fun. Yeah. So yeah, speaking of my Final Fantasy retrospective, episode 9 is almost completed. I just have a little bit more stuff that I need to post in that video, just finishing some last minute touches, and then I should be able to render it tonight and have it up by tomorrow. So for those of you who are looking forward to me actually posting that video, then the wait is about to be over. So you guys are going to be in for a really good treat, and be on the lookout for that whenever it goes up on YouTube. So anyway, just follow me on those social media sites as well as youtube.com and as well as Twitch, and can't wait for next week when we get to Dreamcast with Crazy Taxi.
Sounds great.
All right. That's it on my end.
Jeff?
As for me, follow me on twitter.com/16bitchef. Like I stated last time when we were doing Mortal Kombat 11, this past week. I will be returning to my Twitch page. Just come this March to renew my schedule and to get back into the swing of things regarding streaming. So look forward to that. Twitch.tv/16bitjeff. And that's it until further notice.
All right.
Funny how I can keep a straight face when my dog's barking.
Oh, by the way, yeah, also our Discord server. Link at the bottom.
Yes.
Because, especially if you're watching this on YouTube on archive or on here on Twitch on archive, yeah. Go to our
that. But also here's the link provided in
page.
the chat.
Yes.
Those who want to join.
If you're not already in there.
Yes.
Double R also linked his Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
And his YouTube.
And my Twitter. Now I'm going to do my Twitch.
As for me, I just say, look at my name, copy and paste it into whatever social media you want. Okay, so as for me, if you're done, Jeff, I don't know if you're not done.
Yeah, I'm done.
As for me, like I said, like I'm doing right now, look at my name and copy and paste. Look at my name and just search for that on whatever social media you want. That's Fighter Cows, Fighter XAOS. Also, I do, except for on my webcomics, I want you, if you guys want to help me, go to topos.io and search for New Courage or Mixtape. And just by reading the comics, you help me out. You don't have to sub. You don't have to give me money. Just by reading the comics, it helps. It's sharing them out. As for Twitch, I do want to go back to Twitch, being that I'm still an affiliate. So
yes,
me too.
It'd be nice to make partner. And if I do, I am planning on at least beating Skyrim's Dawnguard DLC because I did stop in the middle of that. So I want to finish that. And I want to stream some Tekken and some Dragon Ball Fighters.
Yes. And Shenmue.
And Shenmue, since I platinum both games, I can definitely stream them without having to worry about trophies.
Mm-hmm.
I can stream them at a better pace.
Yep.
Sort of a reboot for you, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, soft reboot.
Yeah. Anything else to plug, man?
Webcomics, YouTube, Brad Burns' Rival is the URL. Because YouTube lets you change your name, but not your URL. Which I'll put in the chat, and that's it. Because I do plan on still doing stuff that's just for YouTube as well. Maybe I'll bring the drop back. I don't know. I did like the drop.
I'm ready for you to do an animation on Boxman.
Oh God!
Oh, I almost choked him out. I almost choked her. I legit almost choked. Oh, we're done. We are done with that. All right, so Double R signed me out so I can.
Okay, so anyway, join us next week, guys, because Piccolo's gonna definitely be popping a lot of bottles as he's gonna learn to drive again as we go into Crazy Taxi next Saturday. So, be sure to join us at 5 p.m. Eastern, 2 p.m. Pacific when we get on with our marathon of Dreamcast games for the year 2019. So, anyway, we'll see you then, and until then, to sign off, I'm Double RPG.
I'm 16-bit Jeff.
I'm Fighter Cows.
And Jerry, my boy, what do you got to say to end all this?
Nimyu. Kanryo.
Peace out.
And later. Also, you're welcome, McDole.
Thank you. And take care of yourselves too, McDole. So, bye, everybody.